Before I get started, I need you to do yourself a favor and do your neighbor a favor. Look at your neighbor right now and tell your neighbor to your left and to your right, you are more than a conqueror.
You are more than a conqueror.
You are too.
Duh.
Mr. Toastmaster, guests, and fellow participants, I just want you to know that you are more than a conqueror. Because in life, we all have some type of fear. We've all have been through different challenges in life. But I want us to actually define the word fear. I want to define the word fear from God's point of view as well as man's point of view. In the Bible, in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 7, it says, God has not given you a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. Therefore, it says that fear is a spirit. Now, man defines fear as an unpleasant emotion caused by a belief that something or someone will harm you or cause pain. Where did fear start for the human race? In Genesis chapter 3, verses 10, it says that when God called out to Adam in the garden, he said, Adam, where are you? Adam's response was, I was afraid. I hid myself because I was naked. God asked him then, who told you that you was naked? Who told you that you was naked? So, fear causes us to hide behind people, places, things, and even a false image. Fear. Fear builds a defense that causes us to point fingers at others, blaming, procrastination, fear. Fear can even cause death or a miserable life. Fear. When I was living in Mississippi, before I moved to Texas, I was sick and tired of going around the same old mountains, doing the same old things, getting the same old results. So I made a decision to move here to Texas. And when I first got here to Texas, yes, I was afraid. I was very fearful. My friend, she would challenge my thinking to get out of this little box that I was in, Mississippi thinking. Get out of this box. And then she challenged me to learn new technology. So I went, and then she also told me to stop using my GPS system every time I want to leave the house. So I fought back, of course. I fought back because I didn't want to change. I wanted to stay in my comfort zone, in my little box. But today, I love my iPhone 4. I love using my iPad. And I very seldom use my GPS system because I don't travel a lot. But yet, anyway, you can conquer your fear, regardless to what that fear is. Because who told you that you can't start a business? Who told you that you can't learn new technology? Who told you that you can't that you can't have a successful marriage? Who told you that you can't have good health? Who told you that? Who told you? We don't have to live in fear. Fear can imprison you. Fear can imprison your children and your children's children. But the worst prison in the world for any one of us to live in is the prison of our own mind. That's scary. Living in your own head and afraid to come out and to challenge life and to challenge a change. Many of us are afraid of failure. Many of us are afraid of success. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. The thing about fear is, if there is no fear on the inside, nothing outside you can harm you. So you first must confront and challenge the fear in you. Challenge him first. I want to share with you 12 simple steps on how to actually come back and conquer those fears. Step number one, admit to yourself, to God, and to someone else that you're afraid. Number two, have faith in God. Number three, pray.